What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be the part 2 of the audio interface test. I have my interface currently set up down here. I'll walk you through what I'm working with here as far as inputs and the mics I'm using and my mic placement and all that. So let's hop right into it. Alrighty, so first things first, we're going to start down here at the kick drum. Actually, I'm going to try to put my mic inside of the kick drum to get a little bit more attack. So I'm using an Audix D6. I have the Audix DP7 mic pack that I actually bought from Reverb. So we go from the kick to the snare. There's my snare mic hidden up under my hi-hat here. That is the Audix i5. It's kind of like your standard, like your Shure SM57. We have our tom mics up here, the Audix D2s. You get a better view of these there. There's the Audix D2, and down here on the floor toms, we have the standard Audix D4. Easy way to tell the difference is, if you're not looking at that, is the red. They have a little bit of red on the actual grill of the mic there. So got all our cables ran. Helpful little tip, not that it's any sort of genius idea, but easy to help me remember. If you have these color-coded XLR cables like I do, different pretty colors there, I go with the colors of the rainbow. So I have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo violet have left the chat. I have to use just the black for that. So let's plug it all into the interface, show you how it all hooks up, and we'll see if I can get an audio sample. There we have red, orange in the first two channels, and yellow, green, blue, black in the back XLRs. If you were using 1/4 inches, they could go there. There's the standard, it's basically like a guitar cable, and that's just run into our wall outlet up there. And then we'll fire up GarageBand on the MacBook that I have, MacBook Pro, and I'll talk to you about setting the different levels and using the EQ and stuff in GarageBand. So yeah, let's check it out. Alrighty, so we are currently recording. Have my screen recording going on my laptop. The audio you're hearing is not from the interface, it's just the mic on my iPhone. So here is a session that I had done earlier that was just with some vocal mics. We're going to go to new project, empty project. All right, so right here, as you saw the inputs earlier, we just want to start with number 1 because that'll be my kick drum. We're going to order it the way that I would normally do it with the downfall group. So number 1 is my kick. And if you feel so inclined, you can control click and go to the track icon and switch that to drums. That looks like a kick drum right there, so we'll do that. And now one of the most important things is you want to click in here and go to configure track header, and you want to click record enable, and that will actually allow you to record everything at one time. So if you didn't have that enabled and you had all these other inputs, it would only record the top input. So once again, we're going to be recording using a mic or a line input, but this time we want to do input 2, and input 2 is going to be our snare. So we'll double click that, type snare. I'm not going to worry about the icons because I have already messed with this in the past, so let's just get this all set up here. Input 3 is going to be tom 1. Input 4, tom 4. Input 5 will be tom 5. Okay. Input 6. You can just do a shortcut and duplicate it. I believe if you click, if you control click and do new track with duplicate settings, that would be a quicker way to do it, but I just didn't do it that way. My headphones are on. Interface is on. My headphones are turned up. There's my headphone volume. Here are my channels. Now I should be able to hit my kick drum. All right, and I'm getting a signal, channel 1. You want to make sure, no matter what you do, it's not going up to the red clipping there at the top. Let me show you that. So if I turn this input way up, see how it's clipping there with the red line? We don't want that red line. We want it to be at about number 6 there, if you can see that. There's numbers there. We want it to only be to about number 6. -6, I should say. All right. So our snare drum, let's hit that. Maybe a tad hot, but should be okay. Tom 1. Should be good. Tom 2. 3. 4. I think Tom 4 could be a little bit hotter, so number 6 over here. Would help if I could hit the drum better. So, all right, let's go back to the screen recording. And actually, I'm gonna set my phone up on the tripod and show you the audio difference between recording the drums raw with iPhone audio and then recording them actually in the interface. And everything you're going to be hearing is raw audio, which means no compressor, no EQ, no reverb or anything. This is just raw drum mic. So let me put the phone on the tripod. I'll be right back. Alrighty, and we're back. So I'm currently recording in the interface, and obviously my iPhone mic is recording. So just as a little test, here is just iPhone quality drums. And now we can hear that back with what my audio interface recorded. So let's hear the differences. All right, so now let's try it with a little bit of reverb. All right, and then rather than making another screen recording, we're just going to do it this way. I wanted to show you how to actually get this audio somewhere that you can use it so it's not just stuck in your GarageBand. So what you want to do is go up here to Share. I'm going to go to Export Song to Disk, and you can choose to, title it whatever. We'll call it Drum Test Final, because I think I already had made another one. Save it in our music, I guess. That works. Obviously your options, how you want to save it, doesn't really matter for this test. We're just going to do that. Click export, and you see it exported. And boom, it's done that fast. So yeah, hopefully that gave you guys a little bit of an insight. I mean, I'm still learning myself. So yeah, it's just a very rough rendition, but that's how I'm doing it so far. Until I find better ways to do it, that's the way I will do it. There's all kinds of compressions and effects and, EQ, reverb, all the stuff that you can put on the drums and make them sound way better. Hopefully you guys are wanting to learn along with me, and if you have any tips, if you've ever worked with a program like GarageBand or these mics, or miking drums, leave me a comment. Let me know what I should try different, different miking techniques, whatnot. Maybe overheads or room mics make a huge difference. Thanks for watching. Name's Zach Roll. Subscribe, like, comment on the video, all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you guys at the next one, and maybe some more drum interface, drum recording videos to come soon. Catch you in the next video.